Okay, let's try this again. I'll call this take 2. Yeah, goodness me, I'm pretty awful with this thing. Excuse me messing about. There we are. Hi, it's another big fat welcome from Archie. This site is for an empty bucket and other stories. Let me tell you about them. In this collection I'm looking at what if. So, a quick run through the titles. An Empty Bucket is the first short story I wrote. In it, a romance gets a little gardening assistance. This relationship is re-examined in Music from a Bottle. A young woman discovers the truth about her father and faces a dilemma in The India Box. An addiction to all things American, a thorny issue, looked at in this instance in The Distance. When it comes to winning game shows, all manner of e-chicanery is justified, especially when the fabulous prize is the flitter. And it's time to revisit the Anglo-Saxon-Norman relationship in Wending Hall. Let's see if I've got this one prepared. It's the last time I messed this up. Whoa, there we are. I better move that over because my reading material has disappeared. And you hope you can see this warning. Burnley dialect used. Burnley is in England. Goodness me. The things I get up to. Assume a giant reservoir in Rossendale. A water level of 300 metres above sea level, and could have made it, Bacup Water, the largest reservoir in Europe. Find out what happened to those displaced by the scheme in Little Jimmy. Conveniently close to the great cities of Lancashire and Yorkshire, a reservoir so magnificent that its volume would have exceeded that of Lake Windermere. Bacup Water. But what happens if the water level falls unexpectedly? Discover the hazards of dabbling with asbestos products in Asbestolux. Bacup Water. The plans for this were abandoned following World War II, for financial reasons. But in Pax Imperii, the British Empire still reigns supreme. There, we can get rid of that now. Watch. Vanish. Move that there. In Message for Oipa, a young woman living in Alexandria becomes betrothed, except he's in the Roman army, and 3 Roman legions are just about to get slaughtered. It's 9 AD, and the Battle of Teutoburg Forest has happened. But if Oipa's intended is one of the slain, how can they get married? Winter in Alexandria continues this tale. There we are. Let's just turn that off.